So since we're also in lockdown, I figured in between some of the travel videos, I would still be posting the weird things that I'm doing around home since we're all in this kind of together. One thing that is really important to Vienna is the cafe experience and going to a cafe, and I really do miss that. So there's been a couple videos that have popped up that have really inspired me to kind of try to make my little at-home cafe experience. So one of the videos was from Gabby Cook, who is a really lovely YouTuber. So she showed this like Korean style coffee that's basically become viral, and it is like kind of like a coffee whip that you put onto your milk or whatever latte ingredients you like to have. So I definitely want to try that. It looks amazing. So I've always seen these like fluffy pancakes around, so I want to also try making those. So we're gonna create a little at-home cafe experience with everything that's fluffy. I also have to mention I'm a terrible cook. Okay, let's go. So the recipe I'm gonna be using is from Dulgis, I believe that's how you say it, YouTube channel. So I will also definitely link their channel below because I'm definitely going to need to follow. Done this before. Well, not in a long time. It's kind of working. Oh, that's half. Whoops. Okay, one more. She did half a teaspoon. I did a whole teaspoon. Oops. I don't have a sifter. Let's try this one. That works. I thought she had done it in 2 bowls. Sprinkle this in here. Oops, it was on. That's enough. Fluffy. 9. Oh, no, 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 no. A little egg yolk on. Everything will get used somehow. I'm gonna throw it in. At this point, why not? That's okay. Oh, this is just a straight up normal pancake. You're supposed to be able to like dollop on like a whole bunch of it. We'll just leave that alone. You're supposed to kind of like steam it with a little bit of water. We'll just throw some in. And we'll just cover this monstrosity up. While this thing cooks, I'm gonna clean up and prepare for the actual coffee. Alright, so in theory, the coffee one is a lot easier. It's just some instant coffee, sugar, a whisk, a bowl, and whatever kind of milk you like. We're gonna use some almond milk. I'm also gonna make it an iced latte, so I got some ice cubes ready as well. And a little pancake update. We've made a contraption to hopefully make them look a little bit fluffier than they are. Having some water and steam around it to kind of hopefully cook the top and around it. Cooking is always just a little chaotic for me. So let's get to some coffee. Maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons of the coffee. 1 portion of your coffee, and then the same equal portions of your sugar. And I'm really not much of a sugar person in coffee, but you need it so it binds together. Equal amounts. And then I think we get to stirring. So the theory of this is that you give this a lot of mixing and you should end up with a kind of whipped coffee almost. And then you can top this right onto your milk. You may also throw it in the blender. I'm kind of curious to see how it goes by just whipping it by hand. And the goal is also not to spill it on myself. Oh, it's really starting to kind of thicken up. Okay, so we might be able to save our little cafe experience after all. Oh. The color just changed so much. The close shot. Ooh, that is some strong coffee. See how much lighter it's gotten. There's a little bit of coffee here on the side. That was kind of like the original color. And now this is the color we have. And it's getting much foamier. So we're gonna keep going for a little bit more because I think we can get a bit more to it. Okay, so I think we're at a pretty good place with the whipped coffee. The pancake looks just about done. So let's put it all together. Well, here's the results. It was really fluffy until a few minutes ago. But yeah, let's just Photoshop in real quick what these things are supposed to look like. I think this is gonna be really good, so I think we need to mix this up and give it a try. Okay, well that was a bit of an experience, but we did end in pancakes and coffee.
Did you try it yet? It's a little bit like melted ice cream.
Because it's like super, super light. Like the texture is really awesome actually. The instant coffee flavor is pretty intense and it kind of, I don't know, maybe with the sugar kind of has a little bit more of like a burnt taste.
It has like sort of a bitter flavor.
Yeah, it's just bitter. But the texture is awesome and it looks really fancy. Maybe not so much in these cups if you have like a nicer espresso or kind of like a full clear cup would be a bit nicer. Yeah. The pancakes smell really good.
Smells like pancakes. You guys like my new haircut?
I did it. We're gonna fix it, we just haven't fixed it yet. I feel like this is gonna happen in a lot of places. People are gonna give themselves at-home haircuts.
Yep, all the barbershops are closed.
Yep.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah. Wasn't quite able to get the super fluffy texture. I know where I went wrong, but I think our little contraption kind of worked. At least salvage it.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, with the really sweet pancakes, because it's like a nice vanilla flavor, with the bitter coffee, it's actually like kind of a nice combination.
Here's a thought that we should try.
Ooh.
Making it hard.
Ah. It's a little too bitter.
No. It really needs some milk.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Oh my god.
You had a lot of it. Well, that about wraps up my little cafe at home experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed the chaos that is me cooking. If you can even call this cooking. We're in week 3 of lockdown. Maybe you can tell. It's a really nice consistency. Okay. But let me know if you guys give this a try because I think this coffee stuff is really interesting. It looks super fancy. It makes you feel like you're going out to a nice cafe, even if you're at home, and with super easy ingredients like just the instant coffee, sugar, and water. So definitely give it a try and let me know how it goes for you. Also, the pancakes were super tasty. I just know where I went wrong with some of the things. The next day I did actually try making the pancakes again. And it was going really well at first, but it did not reach ultimate jiggle. It was so big in the pan, and then as soon as you took it off the heat, it just kind of deflated. But hey, I tried something new. But it's a really easy recipe to follow along, so definitely if you want the proper cooking etiquette, go check out their channels. Well, that's it for this video. I will have more weird things that I'm doing at home, and then of course some of the travel vlogs are going to be coming out from our trip in summer 2019 trip through Austria, so stay tuned for those things. Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know if you make any of these things in the comments, and have an awesome day. Bye. Stay safe, everybody. There's also so much left. I don't think I'm going to be becoming a cooking channel anytime soon. Okay, bye.